Once more, my greetings to you all. This is the 2023 GCE question 6b. This is to do with calculus. They are saying the equation of the curve is this one. This is the equation of the curve. Find the coordinates of the turning points of the curve. Now, ladies and gentlemen, things to remember. Things to remember. What are some of the things to remember? Number one, you should note that when you are not given the points, no points, we are saying no points, you are not given the points where this graph passes through, no points given, no points what given, automatically this is a special turning point. This special turning point, it is called a stationary point. It is called a stationary point because you are not given the points, so it is called a stationary point. What is all about the stationary point? The idea is that when you find on the stationary point, I'm saying this type of, it's a special turning point called a stationary point because dy dx of that function is always equals to 0. So in this case, ladies and gentlemen, to find the solution, we are just saying, okay, what is dy dx? First of all, what is the curve I'm given? The curve I'm given is y cubed minus 27x like this. So meaning my dy over dx is equal to max of this one to be like 3x squared, and this one becomes 27. So this is what it is now. The whole lot of this equals to 0 because it is a special turning point called the stationary. So now let's solve this one. You agree with me that to solve this one, I want to find the value of x. So I have 3x to the power 2 minus 27 equals to 0. So I'll use a completing square method, meaning this will go that side. I will remain with 3x squared equals to 27. Both sides divided by 3, both sides by 3. So this will go, I'll remain with x squared, so equals to 9. Remember, this is where the variable is. Always such question, it has got two solutions. I introduce the root, the square root, I introduce the square root. Here it's supposed to be positive or negative. So for me to differentiate the two, I will say I've got x1, which is equal to positive 3. I've got x2, which is equal to negative 3. Remember, the square root of 9 is positive or negative of 3. So that's why I've separated them. So now I should do, because I'm looking at the turning point. Generally, the turning point, as I told you, I said this stationary point, the gradient is equal to 0. So my gradient is equal to 0 at the extent. And how is it saying? I'm saying it's a special turning point is given as x, y. Already I've been given x, meaning the first x is that I've got the first point, the first turning point is that I've got x1, y1, but which is in this case, my turning point is 3, which is there. So I'm now looking for y. How do I go for y? I replace it in this one. I'll say, okay, in the original one. So my original function is this one. I'll say x to the power 3 equals to 27x. Where there is x, I put a 3, which is equal to 3 to the power 3 minus 27 bracket to the power 3 like this. So you agree with me that this one, it is 27 minus 27 to the power 3 like that. So please, 27 with a calculator is straight, but again with you just doing it, you can say, okay, I get the 27 out, I'll remain with 1 minus 3. Where is 1 minus 3? Where there's 27, I remove this 27, I remove this 27, it comes out. My y will be 27 equals to times negative 2, because 1 minus 3 is negative 2, so you are going to get negative 54. So ladies and gentlemen, my turning point here is 3, the first turning point is 3, negative 54. So this is my first turning point. The other turning point, I will say, okay, the other turning point, and because there are two, and the other one, mind you, the other turning point will be negative 3, comma, we are going to look at the other one now. Again, here I replace by negative 3. Be careful, I'm replacing by negative 3. So it's not in brackets, but just negative 3, like that. And there I will replace by negative 3. Be careful. I can work out this if you know mathematics nicely. This is as good as just saying negative 27. This is positive 27. What I've done, I've just multiplied this negative and negative, negative and negative is positive. You agree with me that I'll have a situation like I will take out the 27. I'll remain with negative 1 plus 3. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I have 27 multiplied by 2. So the answer it will be 54. So you can do this with your calculator. Me, I'm just showing you, but with your calculator, it's a straightforward thing. So here it will be equals to 54. So ladies and gentlemen, these are the two turning points, or the two turning points are 3, negative 54 and negative 3, 54. Thank you so much. I hope you have had a nice time with me and you have enjoyed. God bless you. Thank you.